Oke, jadi setelah beberapa struggle kita akhirnya bisa streaming ya. Kali ini kita akan lanjutin Vtuber Connect. Ya waktu itu cuman uh, udah lama banget ya kita nggak main Vtuber Connect ya. Jadi gua pengen lanjutin mumpung ada waktu buat lanjutin. Dan gue pun sebenarnya udah lupa sih. Halo Mika, thank you for coming ya. Halo Ahmad Raffi. Ya, gue sejujurnya udah lupa terakhir sampai mana ceritanya karena udah lama nggak main. But it's okay, it's okay. I find myself back at the same spot where I had been earlier today. Ini kali ini ketemu di pantai ya terakhir ya. Iya, ya sinyalnya emang jelek di juga. Jadi udah. It hasn't even been a day, but it feels like it's been weeks since I had last met with Kagurasaka here. So far, it's dark, but I'm still able to see that Kagurasaka isn't here yet. I raise my head to look up at the starry sky. Well, it's too late now to be thinking if this is okay. I'm also not confident at all in my ability to get my thoughts across. If it doesn't end up working out, then I guess that's just how it has to be. No, I shouldn't keep thinking negatively. Can't draw any conclusions without seeing what she thinks. The sky really is beautiful tonight, isn't it? I wonder if this is why Kagurasaka chose her Vtuber theme to be a starry sky. She did seem to like this spot. Maybe she saw the same sky and decided to become mana. Or maybe I'm just being romantic because of this sight. Sounds of footsteps interrupt my thoughts. I turn around to see Kagurasaka walking towards me. Okay, there you go. She looks even worse than before. Thanks for granting this selfish request of mine. I honestly can't say what I'm going to say is going to come out coherent or make any sense. You know, I really wish I was the protagonist of some anime or dating sim. Like the ones that know exactly what to say to magically fix everything and change anyone's viewpoint. But I'm only me. I don't have very many answers for you. I can't magically solve your problems. I'm not going to pretend like I can say anything that will convince you to suddenly be happy with yourself and your situation. I can't even begin to imagine what you're going through or have been through in your life. Even if I spend the rest of my life trying, I might not fully understand. But I want to try, despite the inevitable struggle. I know that sounds conceited, but I want to try. Me. Is it because I'm mana? Oof. Oof. Yeah, I mean, ya, possible untuk terjadi di real life ya. Kalau kita bicara tentang hubungan parasosial antara viewers dengan Vtuber ya. I would be lying if I said that wasn't a part of it. To be honest, I fell into a complete obsession with you after finding out. It was because of my own desire for validation and self-worth. I actually completely hate myself for the fact that it happened. You might be disgusted at that, and I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if you started thinking that I'm only interacting with you because you're this super popular VTuber. But that's just me. The desire for self-worth is just a part of who I am, and I absolutely detest that part of myself. I want to be able to say that I want to be with you, for you, and not to feel like I'm worth something just because I'm with someone who's valued. Oof. But looking at myself, I can't say that, and I know that asking you to accept that might be the most selfish request ever. All I can really say is I want to keep being with you. I don't want to just be with Mana or Kagurazaka. I want to be with you, who's both Mana and Kagurazaka. What are you even saying? I already said that I only interacted with you for my own personal gain. That could very well be the case, but I think that's okay. It's not like I had great intentions either. I think one of the main reasons I kept interacting with you is because I was lonely. Very relatable. I desperately wanted someone that I could feel like I could connect with. I really did enjoy the time with you and I admire you, but how much of those feelings can I say are just out of desperation? I know that doesn't sound reassuring, but I don't know myself well enough to fully understand these feelings. I can really only say that despite all this uncertainty, I still want to be with you. You've already seen what kind of person I am. All I do is hurt people. You'll just end up being hurt. How are you even going to put up with someone like me? I think that goes both ways. There's no way that we won't end up hurting each other at times, even if we don't mean it. It will probably be painful at times, but I still want us to be involved with each other anyway. I don't even know if this will be the case, but I want to believe that the happy times we create will make it all worth it. I don't want to be hurt, and even worse, I don't want to hurt you. But I also feel joy and warmth from being with you. I want a relationship where we can accept that we will get hurt, where we will struggle, feel lost, and likely always be looking for the right answers. But I want us to be able to do that together, in a relationship where we burden each other. We probably won't feel good about burdening the other, but I still want us to be able to do that anyway. What are you even saying? Even relationship, I'll just be the one burdening you all the entire time. I'm a thoroughly messed up person. I'm weak. I hate myself. I'm mean. I easily lash out. I always think about things negatively. I always feel lonely. I'm never satisfied with who I am. And you said so yourself that there's so much that you don't understand. How does it make any sense to want to be with someone that you don't even understand? Are you stupid? I guess I am. I truly believe, from the bottom of my heart, that you are a wonderful person in many ways. Meanwhile, look at me. I only have myself to blame. That isn't true. We can probably go back and forth all night at this rate. I'll clear my throat and take a deep breath. Though I may not offer much, an unreliable, selfish person, I allow me to be involved with your life. How do I know that you won't just leave me once you get over your infatuation and realize what kind of person I am? I mean, look at me. Just the fact that I'm saying that is so terrible. No, that's okay. The only thing I can really do to alleviate that thought is tell you that I want to be involved with you, including all the good and bad. I want to be able to guarantee that I won't just change my mind because of this infatuation. But the truth is that I don't fully understand myself. I can really only ask you to trust me. What kind of relationship is that? You're just okay with me doubting you? I'm sure you have your own doubts about me. You're just okay with us doubting each other? Yes. What? I don't think we can really avoid that doubt. The only way would be to be able to come to a full understanding of each other, which I don't think is possible, but I want us to be involved anyway. I'm a weak, ugly, and broken person. You're okay with that? God, Solma. Oh my god. Welcome Kanasa Salsa dari Agora ID. Halo juga. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Kita lagi main Vtuber Connect. Kali ini sudah sampai mana ceritanya? Oke, lanjut. Yes. You're going to end up being burdened with all my baggage. You are going to end up being burdened like hell. You're okay with that? Yes. Oh my god, Soma. And you are willing to do all that despite knowing that you don't fully understand me? Yes. Oh my god. Soma. My god. Kagurasaka stares at me for a few seconds, then she starts walking towards me. She stopped once she's right in front of me, looking directly into my eyes. Oh. My social anxiety is telling me to look away, but another part of me is telling me that if I look away now, my resolve would have been for nothing. Would you be willing to accept me even after knowing everything about me? There is a firm determination in Kagurasaka's eyes that I haven't seen before. She knows that she's asking an unreasonable, selfish, but I can tell how important this question is to her. Yes, oh, Soma. Kagurasaka's expression calms and she stares at me for a few seconds. Then I see her break a smile. You really are an idiot, aren't you? You are right. None of what you just said makes any sense. Do you just secretly want to get hurt? Are you a masochist? A sense of relief washes over me to see a glimpse of Kagurasaka's old self return. I guess I am. That's what you'll be signing up for. Well, there are a lot worse things you could be. You could be a guy who just voluntarily signed up to be involved with me. Boy, do I have news for you. Oh my god. We both managed to laugh, albeit weakly. It's well past midnight at this point. I have Kagurasaka just as tired as I am. I guess I have no choice but to accept your request when you put it that way. But before I feel like we can move forward, I need you to listen to my own selfish request. Can you come over to my place tomorrow and listen to what I have to say? I'll tell you. Wow. My mindset leading up to becoming a Vtuber and all my experiences as mana up until now. You said you would be willing to accept me even after knowing everything about me. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you everything. Is she actually going to tell me everything? Please, tell me. Thanks. It's probably going to take a while, and it's exactly a pleasant topic. But I've decided I don't feel like I can move forward with involving you without you knowing. I understand. Thanks for putting your trust in me. Heh. I'll message you tomorrow to come over once I'm ready. With that, I'm going to head back now. I'm absolutely exhausted, more so than I usually am. Let me walk you home. It's pretty late. Oh, being a gentleman, aren't we? It's not that far. I'll be fine. I didn't take that into account when I asked her to walk here. I don't really want to be pushy about it if she doesn't want to, but it also doesn't really feel right to just leave her to walk home by herself. Kagurasaka watches as I quietly contemplate to myself. You know what? I'll take you up on your offer. Shoot, I must have been showing how conflicted I was. But I guess it works out. Thanks. Shouldn't I be the one thanking you, or maybe you just want to walk with me because you're scared? Sure, let's go with that. Protect me please, oh great Kagurasaka. You can call me Makoto. Oh, finally. Finally. After all these times. Call me Shoma as well, Makoto. Awkward silence envelopes the air. Okay, enough of that. Let's go. Makoto quickly starts walking away in embarrassment, leaving me to catch up to her. Ah, wait. I follow behind Makoto as she quietly walks through the dimly lit streets. The air is tranquil, our footsteps being the only sounds that can be heard in the stillness of the night. I'm unsure as to what to say to her. Would it be insensitive to ask about Mana right now? I guess I could ask some basic questions. Makoto. Makoto continues to walk, but I can visibly see her posture shift a little. I guess she isn't used to me calling her by a given name. Yeah. So, the voice you use is Mana, that's still you making that voice, right? It's just a bit hard to believe because it's so different. Makoto is visibly surprised for a moment before smiling. She clears her throat and adjusts her posture. Hehe, what are you talking about? Do I sound the same as always? The voice that leaves Makoto's mouth is down to the exact pitch and way of speaking. Oh. The voice isn't too loud, likely as a precaution for being outside, but it's clear enough that I wouldn't ever mistake it. Huh? How do you do that? What do you mean I'm the same old Makoto? Okay, now I'm just weirded out. Don't be weirded out. Just think of this voice when you think of me. Ah. Makoto breaks out in laughter at my visible anguish. Okay, I'll stop. I guess we have to go back joking around like this despite the events of the past 2 days. I can tell we're still both a bit shaken, but we're trying our best to move forward. Doesn't it get tiring having to change your voice like that? I'm used to that. So, not really. I see. Being able to change your voice like that is really impressive. Is it? You might be able to do it yourself if you tried. Yeah, I don't think you want to hear my pitched up voice. Maybe you're right. Forget I said anything that. Makoto smiles and turns to continue walking. There are so many other things I want to ask and am wondering about. Maybe I can wait until Makoto tells me everything tomorrow. Hey, Shoma. Trying to feel uncomfortable. It's going to take a bit to get used to her calling me by my given name. I can't say I'm not happy about it though. Yeah. Thanks for today and for everything. I'm glad things turned out the way they did. Yeah, me too as well. I guess it could have been a little less bumpy along the way. That's for sure. I want to thank you too. I've been running away from my problems for a while now. But I think you've given me something worth all the hardships. Oh, I must be worth a lot to you then. We still have a lot more to go though. It's not too late to go back the easier route. It's definitely an easier route, but I don't think I was ever content with how I was. Not because of Vtubers themselves, I do get a certain fulfillment from watching them. They've provided a happiness and hope that I can't even begin to describe. Being able to share spatial is something beautiful on its own. But I was just using them to substitute for what I truly wanted. What I formed with you and what I ended up forming with Mana are two different things. I wouldn't want to give up either. Well, it turns out they are the same person, so you get a 2-for-1 deal. Really? I must have hit the jackpot then. But if I'm being serious, I'm really glad to hear you say that. I don't think I would want to give up what I have with you as Makoto or Mana either. Okay, enough with the embarrassing lines, we're almost there. We arrive at the front of Makoto's house. She turns to me. I think I'm going to collapse as soon as I'm inside. I'm pretty sure I aged a few years today. Same here, I can't remember the last time I felt this tired. I kind of feel bad that I made you walk all the way here with me. No, don't feel that way. I was the one who wanted to do this. Don't worry, I have enough in me to make it back. Good night. Wait. You want to stay over for them? Oh my god. Not for any weird reasons. Hey yo. Just so you don't have to walk back so late. Okay. Can you repeat that? I don't think I heard it correctly. No, I'm not saying it again. You heard what I said. No, I shouldn't. I'll just head back. You know what? If you're worried about me, then I'm completely fine with it. So just do what's best for you or what you want. Well, well, of course I won't. I probably shouldn't. Stop making it weird. It just makes more sense to say here instead of making you walk all the way back when it's so late. And I have a futon you can sleep on in one of the other rooms. Yeah, you're right. Makes the most logical sense indeed. You are very correct. Let's go with that. Thanks. Thinking she looks unamused. Calm down, me. We'll be sleeping in a separate rooms. It's not like the thought occurred to me that it might have been in the same room. Alright, stop. Deep breaths. You can't really blame me. I'm still head over heels for her, and she just invited me to stay overnight at her place. My heart feels like it's about to explode right now. Maybe I should have just refused. There's no way that this is good for my heart. No, I would have beat myself over it if I hadn't taken this opportunity. Maybe that would have been worse. So, are you going to keep having your internal battle, or are you going to come in? Sorry. I'll come in now. Lead the way. Makoto leads me to what seems to be a storage room containing only a sparse number of boxes. Wait here, I'll get a futon to roll out. Okay. Makoto leaves the room, leaving me to continue processing what's happening. Calm down, me. Nothing's going to happen. I'm just staying here in this room by myself. It's late out. Wait, will I even be able to go sleep in this situation? I probably just collapse right away. I'm so tired. I don't think it will take long for this adrenaline to run out. Makoto enters the room with a rolled up futon, blanket, and pillow in her arms. She hands me the pillow and blanket and rolls out the futon across the floor. The bathroom's down the hall. Okay, I'm going to go and collapse onto the comfort of my bed. Good night. Oh, good night. Makoto glances at me instead of leaving. Don't tell me you're expecting anything to happen? Huh? Of course not. Maybe you were the one who was expecting something. Regardless of if I wanted something to happen, I'm pretty sure I'm too tired for anything. I need my sleep. Yeah, me too. Good night. Sleep tight. Makoto walks out of the room and down the hall to her own room. I immediately collapse on the futon and spread out my body. 2 nights in a row of staying up this late can be good for my well-being. It probably doesn't help that I'm in an unfamiliar place. I release a big sigh after taking a deep breath. It really has been an uneventful 2 days, hasn't it? Thinking back on it, I did say some really embarrassing things. I recall the exact lines that I said at the beach. I immediately cover my face and start rolling around. I really say those things. I mean, I'm kind of glad I did, since it ended up working out, but it's so embarrassing. Wait, how would Makoto have interpreted it? Was I basically confessing my love to her? I mean, I do have feelings, but I need some more time to understand them. When I said those things today, I wasn't necessarily meaning it in a romantic way, but I did mention that I became obsessed with her. Isn't that just pretty much giving it away? It would be weird to ask what she thinks about me or what she considers me to be. Maybe I am the weird one thinking too hard about these things. I can start to feel my thoughts trail off as my exhaustion starts to set in. Whatever, this will be a problem for next morning's soba. I close my eyes and slowly feel my consciousness fade away. Oke. Kayaknya segini dulu kali ya. untuk kali ini berhubung internetnya juga lagi kurang baik, teman-teman. Jadi, ya, thank you udah mampir. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.